I suppose through a mathematical lens, the world can either look like discrete or a continuum. If you're looking at everything in this flow of mathematics, that's maybe the question you're trying to ask. So you're not just doing a job, finishing the job at 8 p.m. and becoming the human being that you are, but you're looking at everything mathematically with a questing mind, right? If you're asking. So through a mathematical lens, everything becomes quite, I think, interesting and quite a puzzle. So if you look at your surroundings, and you start seeing patterns, everything becomes much more interesting, I think. And I certainly, through the lens of a mathematician, if I can call myself that, I've certainly become much more observant, just observation in general. So if I look at the sky, I'll see if birds are forming a V shape and why they are, and why certain birds lead and then suddenly the leaders change and yet they maintain that shape. How do they do that? So certainly across the board in nature, I love to see things mathematically, if I can, pattern-wise, if I can put it that way. So each time I look at a beehive, I look at it very intently. If I look at a dragonfly, I actually look at the wings and see why they have certain patterns and why those patterns are seen elsewhere. So I become very, very curious as a mathematician. If I see a beautiful face such as yours, I become very interested in the symmetry of it. And, why am I drawn to symmetry, for example, whether it's in a cat or, an animal or beetle. So symmetry becomes very important. So I think the lens of a mathematician, the lens of a physicist, lens of a scientist, without the heavy dose of any of these labels as a job, if we are out of that, it's just a lens of curiosity and a lens of questioning. So you're questioning and you're curious about everything, and therefore you're actually a participant, a very heavy duty participant in life, because all of life becomes very fascinating.